abusia yebema makọ abaso nkoso aba POG Media so meso safe na abaso a obe like na wa subscribe na afin so wetima share dwumadi no ama afoforo nso nsa atumi aka ensem ekoso my Ghana mu ayenso ya jepene say brano no yebema yebedwafo ahunu de eko ene de eba na de ensem ene ekoso political highway ni so eye 7 December abato Ghana for ye nyina ye kwa akoto ayi oman panyini no ayehu papa ne nyina ye NPP gurus ana chese omo akra etuo ene chese akode afri amanone ede ababe piem wo airport say omo ba be cheche ama eye galamseyes ama abato oda no 7 December no omo de abawura abonten ede aye atuturasem sene ebebo omo NPP amayuku no omo mo atimi arege eye elections a ye kwa akoto no na ensem no ehu papa na chese etu a chairman Wontumi ene NPP gurus bi atimi akra afri eye amanone anase abroad ede aba oman Ghana mu a chese omode ba be ye etuturasem eye 7 December no enye asimkuma enti Kevin ekwa obedu Taylor aba be expose yomo atwe ba bia etuoni bi enyina ahyehye engura bush krom a omode etuo yi akwa akogu ene nkofo krom de tuo no ahyehye omo nsa achese expose no ano ed ne papa enti mencha no mefesa bidafo be me yakọ ne akwa akotie ensem a ekọ so ni bi nansa na ebekọ no meso so won sem kai bia de be share comment section wo like share ma foforo so ensa enka dwumadi ni bi medamase.
A week 1st December to the 7th all excavators will leave sites. Last we catch us say there are more guns in the forest than at home, and those are the boys they gave guns to 2020 to come and kill people at Ţhûňwas South. Omuna samia ukumu kwasi sa omu fi wuro mu bae on say rastu sikasa no every single one of them no kuta pump action gun. Full militia in our forests. Now Pomo and Bawumia Mutumika say we will win the elections because they have weaponized these people to the point where they can even take on the Ghana military. I'm telling you. And Etua Omakraba Ghana, no, they are all in the forest. These guns, these weapons are all protecting their sites. In this West Stadia, say urezi eye galamse asem illegal mining in some Ghana pe. What the NPP does is say they want it to look like a general problem. It is them. Police for no. Why couldn't they arrest the people? Omudi Rasu sechi eko hono. Why couldn't they arrest the people? They could not arrest them because police for them say MPP for and eye galano, a minister, a MP. The instructions not every the Jubilee House. That is why today in Ghana you can see somebody like Charles BC so person your MP. You ask yourself, ya bodam. How on earth Charles BC eko we will see mrekuduka, like I had to say a moi into a young man, a young woman. Ote Western region no was sorry anopa na kobi ochredakun a regional minister. Kobi ochredakun Charles Bisu eko we see and mrekuduka. These people they are handling Western region. Na yet Western region say wemo and yemo mabedi Western region so ahemfu okrom and they are supporting these criminals. Hey, Sankofo they are supposed to be shot one time. Pay. Or thank you because these are the people who have led the destruction of this country. And it's a whole MP. It's Mijina TV, so the whole world. I catch Ghana for saying.
The whole year. In so I a problem there. And you want mention I started. Obina or pese anka omo ye nanka ye this speed. Nanka ya court nanka ya stopping galam say for nanka ya lose your seat. Yes, stop you omo na. Yes, stop you omo china. This is the mentality. You were legitimate small scale miners were Ghana. But the reason why we are having this problem is because you got lots and lots of people are license they are operating illegally
under the disguise of small-scale miner. That is our problem. And it's some utumi hu, Mr. P. And it's utumi share a video like this from the same era as Saridonko. Then you ask yourself, say, Ghana no abaini wana.
The Asananyo Forest Reserve is a production forest established in 1940. It covers an area of 22,800 hectares in the Amasia South district of the Ashanti region. About 9,350 football fields of the forest, that is 37.78 kilometers square, has been given out for mining to Ĝǔňwa Resources Limited. We set out to investigate the environmental infractions engaged in by the company's mining operations at Esumenya. Though the company has been mining for months, our checks indicate they only obtained a license from the Environmental Protection Agency on October 16, 2024. Contrary to its large-scale mining license regulation, the company has been engaged in unconventional artisanal mining methods similar to that adopted by illegal miners. There are no settling ponds or tailings dams as required by law. Contaminated mining residue is left to flow into tributaries of the Ankobra River and the forest environment, contrary to water use regulations. The Asananyo River, from which the reserve derives its name, is not visible from the mining mess created here. Our team saw indications of the abstraction of clean groundwater into already polluted surface water without the water use permit by the Water Resources Commission. The devastation runs miles into the Asananyo Forest Reserve. Trees restored under the Ghana Landscape Restoration Project have been pulled down for mining operations. Requests for comment from some known leaders of the company have not yielded any response. The quest of the team to report on the activities of the mine was resisted by a group of armed men claiming to be protecting the concession of Ĝǔňwa Resources Limited, who physically assaulted the Joy News crew. Reporting for Joy News, Erastus Asaredonko, Esumenya, Amasia South District, Ashanti region.
This is in the Ashanti region, and this is the same place that MP Nijina Osako eni mukraka say omo mo ye demonstration wa Accra say stop the galamsey no stop galamsey no omo ye mbem omo mbra Ashanti region no mo be galamsey no mo be hu de be ye omo kwasia we ebesa akogina na emu nipa to ama no ese say e free you say kwasia we o obesa akogina the constituency. Mr. P, what's his constituency? Kwasia we obeka nsem we na akotena nkran obegina santimemu a na okasa nsem we wi a na akotena nkran. These are the people who sanke sermon omo ewo menhia. These are the people who are supposed to be called to come to menhia, to come answer to the king. But you know the funny thing, Otuffo said to Tama or Fre eye na Akuffo eko menhia eko ka kire Otuffo say or ko galamsey no na Professor from Pomboate report na Akuffo to. So it means Akuffo does not give a shit about menhia. Because Ojina Otuffo nim ekache Otuffo say mebeko galamsey na ma protect ma sase protect Ghana sase sa time na oni Otuffo kasa no na Professor from Paul Boatin at the report na ba Professor from Paul Boatin na onya foot soldier wo na onya NADMO coordinator wo or your sector minister. Now I throw a detailed report I make Akuffo abodin actually concessions, excavators, minerals and comfort tam. Na Akuffo ekuta report region Otuffo eni muka chen say don't worry, I will take care of it. It shows and it's that people like these they can come to the Ashanti region. No ma catch us Asantefo say mo galano yebeya aye akusi. Na de oye be man free crime bra na o me demonstration Kumasi. And there's a urezi a gala asema. Na media phone be, journalist be, a generalize the issue, no. Last minute say Obika, it will be a bottom-up approach. They try to trivialize the matter. They try to generalize the matter. They try to take the people who are supposed to take responsibility out of the matter. So they try to make us, the citizens, the problem. That is not how it's supposed to be, because governments are voted into power to come and solve the problem of the people. Sometimes the people even resist the decisions of the government. The government's responsibility is to still impose the law for the people to adhere to the laws. Because but it's the responsibility of the government to force the people to adhere to the rules and regulations of the land. Because America gold waha, if the government does not force the people to adhere to the law, the people will be doing galamsey in America. There are things that when you allow humans, so crazy people in America and Europe and other places, they are more crazier than people in Ghana and Africa. But you know the reason? There's something called making sure you are consistent with the law, making sure the law is effective, and making sure that people take responsibility for their work. So the moment you take now with the best citizen now, you get that thing wrong. Now that's why I had an issue with Obimo and some journalists sitting on TV and making it look like the citizens cannot be stopped. The government needs to start from the bottom. It is not the government starting from the bottom. It is the political will to make sure the rules and regulations are applied, works, and people do not. People adhere. That is how you build a nation. And Onyaba waridu nanso eye emra na ewo ho no e kire se e kire ye nkreboni na betuma ware nan so ye kristo ni ahontumi ware miensa efiri se emra na sa na kire nti sometimes you go for America onyo
abusua nti nsem na mo bi ene ye ko tie you know na kire NPP gurus ne de se de omudi ehu ena eto eye Ghana citizens so isan say aba ye nyina ye kwa akoto Ghana de ye asumdwe kwan so election ye be kan say ye 2020 kwa na ye etuo tutu obi ekoso watachima na chese ye kunkum enipa be ye 8 to 7 na afi 7th December ensema Brian o champom ekekan kana chese ade a omo be ye omo ye omo hande overpower omo hande overpower ni nyina saa omo nan esi bibi so achese etuo a omo akra ewura omai Ghana mu a chese omede ama eye galamseyes tax say eye 7th December omon fam bonwulem na chese omumwa NPP enrege elections na chese wa obegina se ontwe bia ye ma tu so api ni ayden ya bow ekun na Kevin Taylor esade to aso na oka eye galamsey ehun sensema wo chese galamsey campaign nankasa oye nanado danko Akuffo do intina chese galamsey no yentimi enku galamsey ntokwana na even media houses bi so na eboa eye NPP amayoko no mo omo sebi yo omo jimi omo ho omo taba omo ho omo ntimi enka galamsey asem enye sanka NP bi ntimi ko gina platform so nko kase galamsey no omo stop omo nde en stop omo china omo tu galamsey no atese ogine NPP amayoko we hu a onti ase se omo pe oman ni mpuntu so omo pe oman no fombo odwene ho a onti ase achese Kevin Taylor ade to aso a wa fayo omo gidigidi a enye asim kuma nti mepesa be defo sabe me yakone yakwakotie ensema Kevin ekwa obedu Taylor ade to aso
be ware miensa but emra na wa America ne kire se o ware ba ko na ware bi to so be ko jail they are forced to adhere to the law. Why can't we also do same? Why can't we be on our government? But when the government is in power, now when a journalist trying to cut a niche or trying to cut them a slack, trying to always make it look like say the government's responsibility at the end of the day and to me because of its citizenry, then that government does not deserve to lead. Because the government is supposed to put in place measures even though we are living in a democratic state, there are some laws that are rigid. Your umbrella are rigid. They are rigid laws, and that is how you build a nation. Some of the laws are rigid, some of the laws are soft. That is how. You cannot sit on radio and say Yes, I have seen the devastation of Galamsey and that we need a bottom-up approach. Say, Ohine, enim say emrabi wo ho. Say, ye tu Galamsey wo asase so, na se ehu say wasase so be ko jail na e betu a Ohine no ompene. E me ye nya Galamsey no. But if you tell me, say, a bottom-up approach, you are just blowing hot air. You are protecting criminals. Government be willing to deal with Galamsey, no? That government will show signs that they want to fight it. This government has not shown anything. In any serious country, nobody should even listen to NPP on any campaign platform, because the president who is leading them now put his presidency on the line and the issue got worse. So why are we even entertaining the NPP? And this is the ameno kasa me say, we NPP ni we Ghana ni flip coin no. Nyoma AC ame bochire wenka NDC na power anka de na anka obeka. Anka bana okotore MP to me gina stage e gina santimemu eka se Galamsey ni yen stopping in ne Galamsey ni yen stopping na ochina. That alone should tell you said the party in power is not supposed to lead again. Enonkwa. That alone should tell you say the party is not supposed to lead. It is the responsibility of government to make sure and internet Ghana na yeka se COVID-19 abano yanko fra sante hini so medie nim yanko fra mampon hini yanko fra mianka sami krom ayodo hini edien okaka ben ando eniti yanfra togba fedi yanfra wonafo hini kese yanko fa ya na so medie nim eniti na se pandemic aba. The president of the republic said he is in charge. I don't know, Galamsey, we are not blaming the president. I don't think we are not blaming the government. Let's stop being stupid. And it's not, to say, I am so pissed with them. We because say personal. It is not personal. The almost deliberate. Your problem, baby, some of the media men on TV and on radio, the way they handle the matter, and then a lot of room to shed or to get away or move away from their responsibility. That is why we are here. Because from the day the president put his presidency on the line, and we all came together to say you have failed, and that nobody in 2020 can for the 40%. But we sat in Ghana, we looked at the president's irresponsibility and his carelessness in leadership. We still sat there and said, oh, wait dear, and we decided to leave the matter. We have gotten to the stage where even if a government comes to power, it will take time because it has become part of us. We had the opportunity to stop Gala. We had the opportunity to kick these people out in 2020. We had every means, but yenya ahemfo. Ekachire Akuffo they say, oh yeah, dear, but no mukro munso ne say. They knew it. They saw it. Why do we do this to ourselves? I will never sit on this platform and blame anybody apart from government when Ghana as a nation is facing a national crisis. There's a national crisis. Why should I blame an individual? I blame the leaders. I blame the leader, the government. Because Ghana sika ni nyinano. Nipa dodo amo spending the dodo no the government of the day. Do you know that? Ghana, ye sika nyina ya spending over the past 8 years. So what na see analysis na omo ye to abamo omo a omo di enim no, they spend a lot of the money. And I'm talking about their welfare, how they will live, the luxury. It is this money, about 80% goes to these kind of things. So why is it say we are in this ditch? We cannot blame the government of the day. We cannot ask them questions and we cannot show them the way. This is not a bottom-up approach. It is not this is not a symposium. We need to blame the leadership because any Ghana, senka Ghana dollar no 1:1 and Canada danko Akuffo and Bawumia will be touting. They will be on every stage and every corner of this country to say they are the intelligent people. Yemfa abosobodi embomo. Adena semabesi amo ka kire say it is opposition. What do I care? Say and the aban when say opposition MP ye gala. Why is the government sitting there idle? Then I'll let that opposition government come and jail you rather. Who are bemu? O say unim say opposition ye gala. Na opposition ye gala to 8 years. O opponent for NDC for ye gala. Na yete ha. Na kwasia uti radio so catch them say opposition na ye gala. Intimi yaden. Abra, the vice president is the head of the police council. Abra, the president is the commander-in-chief of the Ghana Armed Forces. What was a mensanto abamao? Oya boa. Now we are Ghana ni na osa kosala ituma nipa we are unyo dwan. And sometimes you hear things like this. Ote in some say, now a running mate, we are going to turn all illegal miners to legal miners. Who does that? Napo, Bawumia, this is their mentality. Say, almost bedane illegal miners, galafo na mukute kutantuo ni nyina legal miners. That if that is how we work, if that's how government works, then every criminal, you bet you so about to no. I will say you're reforming or sorry them near man. That is not how you build a nation. If it is about converting or changing or turning all illegal miners into legal miners, then let me ask a simple question. You have given out about 1,500 licenses. Why do we still have people doing illegal mining? Because I was expecting, say, CMO be license, you don't expect anybody to be doing illegal mining, but there are small scale miners who have license practicing illegal mining. Why do you think it's happening? Into way with Jimmy. Now, when you watch a video, when you listen to him,
the vice president of NDC, the running mate of NDC, just about a month ago, was in Takwa. You heard what he said? Kalome say for more ha. Kalome say for more ha. Abaya Mama Ǧǔňwa. Whenever did it become an issue that because government could not provide you with work, you condone illegality?
Are you proud of the NPP's handling of the Galamsey issue?
Yesterday, you were in this country when there was near riot in Parliament of Ghana. It was the consequence of John Mahama's and Nana Opoku-Agyemang's irresponsible statement of Galamsey that made MPP lose 20 seats in Galamsey areas. And
wait. The journalist was asking him, are you proud of how your government has handled Galamsey? That's all. O de batwi mu se swame fo ntiase ne kwabre fo ntiase a nsamtwereni na oto no busa ne se napo ehwini bui ade a wo wa ban matena ho de Galamsey edidi Ghana ase Ghana akoduri nti mwankasa ade a moni gye ho eno a question obusa no na muntie na post response ehona bongu so we mo Jimmy ehona bongu so na po we Jimmy. He's not supposed to go close to even a KVIP. It is despicable for people like us to see this guy say he will be a vice president. Yeah, Jimmy Anna, with all the professors in Ghana. Now listen to his response. Listen to his response. Akwa way from the day a John Kuma Wuye no bodam. Napo, the day a omo meda John Kuma wa Ghana, that day na Napo bodam. Because the busa will say, are you proud? As Santiniba, Galacia, Santifua Sassina. I say a Western region assassin. Why buy was so? Are you proud? The answer and say, Oko parliamentar, John Mahama and Nano Opoku-Agyemang, and my parliament. Yes, sir. Now, now listen to this idiot. Jesus Christ. We with Jimmy.
The vice president of NDC, the running mate of NDC, just about a month ago, was in Takwa. You heard what he said? Kalome say for more ha. Kalome say for more ha. Abaya Mama Ǧǔňwa. Whenever did it become an issue that
Abusia into winning sama a course so our political highway in such as to see the Kodadia or so doing to do a good form a bonfire Emma or micron Ghana. It's answer wicked at some mafias, you know, the NPP gurus, you know, or Sebi Adrian Papa, any majority of them or Mutiri. It's answer it's you and I say Akondia. Omo akra ewura omai Ghana ma ehihye nkofo empase ewon nkofo dem egun nkofo politics ma chese omai omo gene say 7 December and I say a night before 7 December yade omo bechichitui ama tax omo bechichitui ama Galamseyers na omo de abawura abonten and the ujimia ya mom soldiers uniform ayere ahye and the ojina ho abaka se sojani oye so no nkoyi ya pay ya botu ekun atese Āģina NPP for no afa ede afa eye abatwa ye kwa akotu yin ho no Āģina no hu papa that is NPP amayoku ne de Āģin papa se ye ndwene eye citizen ho de omundwene nipa ho na emum eye power tumi abaso omunkun anji tumi a omubekun simple kula within seconds no more you every atase fasa ase so atese Kevin Taylor nsɛm a ɔde bɛdom yɛ no nsɛm no emu edu nti abusua madam asesam IGP na emi ekuti nsɛm a ɛkɔɔ so ɛwɔ political highway ni so aha ɛyɛ POG Media any political trending stories bia make headlines no aha num sei na onsa ebetumi akabi madam ase